Hello, my name is Caitlin Mendonca, and I'll be talking about the impact of self-publishing today. Self-publishing is the publication of any media, like books or albums, by its author without an established publisher. Self-publishing is not limited to physical books. It also includes ebooks, pamphlets, brochures, and websites. I will also be discussing with you how users interact with the technology of self-publishing and the positive and negative effects of self-publishing. To begin with, we can talk about the purpose of self-publishing. Self-publishing was created to help authors, musicians, and artists publish their work without the involvement of publishing firms and record labels. The innovation allows authors the complete control of content creation, design, pricing, etc. The history of self-publishing goes much further back than this century, to 1440 when Johannes Gutenberg first invented the printing press. The printing press allowed for the first self-published books to be printed. I have an image of Gutenberg's press right over here. In recent years, in 2007, Amazon launched their Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, which allows authors to publish their work to millions of users of Amazon within minutes. Over here, I have an image of the Amazon KDP logo. All images you see on the website and graphics were created by Pixlr. They allow me to resize the images and also to use layers. I layered text over this image, and then I layered this book on top. Next, we'll be talking about the effects and impacts of self-publishing. The innovation of self-publishing has changed the work behind the book industry as a whole. It has allowed authors the ability to write and publish with ease without the help of massive publishing houses. Websites like Amazon CreateSpace and Lulu's are easily accessible and usable to people familiar with using the internet. Authors can easily produce print and digital editions of their books through resources like these. However, a negative might be that self-publishing is very beneficial to authors, but it's difficult to profit from self-publishing because they are solely responsible for all book costs, including design, editing, printing, advertising, and distribution. Here I have a YouTube video of 5 Kindle creators discussing their work with self-publishing and the benefits of it. Next, I will be talking about the impact the innovation has had on the economy. The overall impact of self-publishing is that it has helped save the dying book industry. Economically, self-publishing has contributed tremendously to the growth of companies like Amazon. The innovation has taken over the book industry and has accounted for 25% of Amazon's $2.3 billion revenue in 2016, which you can see here in this blue slice in the graph over here. Not only that, self-publishing has allowed new businesses to enter the market. For example, Readsy.com allows authors to search through 500 vetted profiles of editors and book cover designers to help them with the process of self-publishing. Another field that self-publishing has affected other than computer science is writing and literature. The influx of new authors into the market has increased the number of books and the variety being produced every year. It also allowed authors who may not ever have been as successful the opportunity to gain popularity. Some examples of books that were at first self-published and then, after gaining popularity, picked up by traditional publishing firms include titles like 50 Shades of Grey and The Martian, both of which made the transition to the silver screen and combined have sold over 150 million copies. On the right, you have a Google search trends graph for the terms Amazon self-publishing and self-publishing, which has been steadily popular since 2012. And even though it had a slight dip, it seems to be going back up. Next, I'll be talking about the technology and how users interact with the innovation. Users can interact with the self-publishing innovation in 2 ways. They could be using the innovation to publish themselves, or they could be consumers of the product from the innovation. If you are a user purchasing self-published work, you only need to use the keywords self-published on Amazon, and you'll be provided with a list of self-published books to purchase. Users who are publishing their own work can do so easily through Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. After registering an account, users can go through KDP and upload their work. Below, I will show you how easy it can be for authors to upload to KDP. For this video, I used Screencastify to record my screen and record my voice, and then I edited it on WeVideo. Next, I'll talk about the big idea that this innovation incorporates, which is algorithms. Amazon uses algorithms to rank the books posted to their site sales. Although the algorithm they use is kept secret by observation and analysis of the basics of the algorithm has been discovered. Through analysis, indie authors were able to distinguish that the algorithm for book sales rankings works in a point system. On the first day, one sale or download equals 1 point, so 32 sales result in 32 points. Then the second day of sales is added to half the points from the day before. So half of 32 is 16, and so 16 will be added to your 24 sales of the second day. Then the third day is half the total points from the day 1 and 2 plus the sales of day 3. The algorithm sorts the sales of books and ranks them for consumers to see daily. Next, we can talk about data in self-publishing. Self-publishing is mostly a producer of data, but in the process of production, data is transformed. When an author uploads their manuscript along with any cover art and synopsis attached to the piece to an online self-publisher like Amazon's CreateSpace, they transform the data into a downloadable book. With one concern with self-publishing is data security. Since authors are uploading their work themselves, there is a risk to their personal information if there's ever a data breach. The sales of their books can reveal their bank information and personal information that is linked to their publishing accounts. There is not a publishing firm between the creator and Amazon, so a breach would make it that much easier for their information to be compromised. Not only are authors at risk, but so are the consumers whose information for credit cards and addresses are also connected to their purchasing accounts. Next, I have my chart of references, and I'll show you, I mainly used this Wikipedia page. I can show you how that works. So I got much of my information from here. I can also show you how I styled my website using my style CSS, as you can see here. And then here is for my home page. You can see my JavaScript here for the date and the time. And you can see all my inputs here. Feel free to click around my website, watch the videos.